Hey everybody, thank you for joining my channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe. And if you are returning, please like this video and share this video and leave a comment if you will, because I'm about to tap in real quick about low vibrational coworkers and how they can affect you, and they are a problem. And I've been dealing with that for the last since December 2023. I've been working with a 19-year-old African American young man who is so low vibrational, and it's like we had a meeting today, and like he talking about, yeah, I think we just need to work together, do teamwork. You need to participate in order to be a part of the process. So I'm just really annoyed and kind of fed up with it, because it's like nothing is ever going to change, because people love to talk a good talk in front of the supervisor, and then when nobody's around, they don't do anything. They don't do what they're supposed to do. And how that affects me is, you cannot put everything on me. So I can't. It's like I work at a group home, so I have to take care of people, and they need help with being told to clean up their room. Help, you need to tell them help wash their clothes, stuff like that. It seemed like I've been the only one helping the two guys that actually really need help to wash their clothes. And we helped clean up the one guy's room, and he had like 3 bags of trash in there, like filled up trash behind his bed. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, who is not doing a job? I don't know, but I can't do everything. I can't cook, sweep, mop floors, take trash out, clean bathrooms, wash clothes, and make sure these people's room is swept and mopped all by myself. I'm not getting paid to do everybody's job. Yeah, so that's a problem for me. And see, me and the young guy, we was cool when I first started working there. Okay, but he comes to work and goes to sleep, because it's just only me and him there and the clients. So he feels like, since he was there maybe 3 months before me, he feel like he can just do whatever he want to do, and I'm not supposed to say anything. Yeah, so this is something that I just got to get off my chest and vent to you all, and let you all know what I have dealt with in the past and still dealing with, because a change is very much needed and is on the way, because I just hate being a dead horse, hate being the one that seemed like I'm the one that's complaining about everything and then nothing is being done. Like, I'm not here to be your mother. I'm not here to baby you and tell you that what you need to do. I'm not here. I'm here to take care of the clients. I'm not getting paid to tell you to tell them what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, and it's really annoying. It's just really annoying, because it's like nothing is going to change. We had a meeting today, and like I told my supervisor, I basically lately I've been the only one helping the one guy, help him keep his room clean. I've been the only one helping them wash their clothes. And I have to cook every other day, and I sweep and mop and I clean the bathrooms, but like they need to be helped regularly throughout the week. They need to be prompted to tell them to help clean their room. I can't be the only one doing that. And yeah, so me and the young guy, we was cool when I first started working there, but he tried to overstep his boundaries, and I had to do a learning lesson on boundaries, because he act like we was so cool that he signed up to take the one of the clients to a doctor's appointment, and the doctor's appointment happened to be at 4 o'clock instead of 2 o'clock. So he got to the doctor's office too early. So he came back and he said, "I'm not taking him. You got to take him." I said, no, that's not how that works. I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry that I understand that you don't feel like going back, but you can't let that fall on me. I'm not responsible for that." So he tried to put that responsibility on me, for me to have to take that young man to the doctor when he was the one that signed up to do it. And then he came back, and the person that's above us, that he was out of town. So this guy, the young man brought his PlayStation to work. He was playing the PlayStation. He was smoking a vape while on schedule. And it feels like I feel like all of my concerns were swept under the rug, and I feel like he needs to be replaced by somebody that actually wants to work and gives a damn about his job. Like the job is too easy. You're getting paid a good salary. I mean, you're getting paid a good hourly wage to do work, and you just taking advantage of the situation that's not helping out on a regular basis. Like I told my supervisor that he was coming there, he was smoking a vape, and I say he told me when we first met that he get his vape from a somebody that he know. Like it's it's something that's so strong that it can't be bought in store. So he get these vapes that got THC in them, and he is high on the job. I told my supervisor that he was smoking it while he was on a job, smoking it in the house, which is against the rules. Nobody's supposed to smoke in the house. And one of the clients has been smoking in the house. But so that's a problem. But the young man was smoking in the house, and she said that weed is legal in this state. I said, yeah, it may be legal, but it's not appropriate to smoke, be under the influence of drugs while you're at work and you're supposed to be taking care of people. So it just felt like my concerns was just ignored, and just like I was just like gaslit. Like this seemed like a form of gaslighting by trying to redirect my concerns, overlook my concerns as if that was acceptable when it's not acceptable. So it's basically like it's like you asking for assistance, and it's everything is falling on deaf ears. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why he's get away with so much, or I thought maybe they were related, my supervisor and this young man, because it's like, how could you, condemn? How could you approve of someone smoking a vape, even if they go outside and smoke it, and you telling him that it's okay to smoke as long as he don't smoke in a house? That should be a no-no. But that's part of the reason why, probably why he comes in the door when he gets there and he doesn't say hi to anybody. My grandmother taught me that when you enter a room, you're supposed to say hi, you're supposed to announce yourself. And I'm like, is this a 19-year-old thing? Is that the way that people are that are? Let me know in the comments. Is all 19-year-old young men like narcissists in training or what? And he even wore a shirt to work that says narcissist on it. So I believe he is if he's not a full-fledged narcissist, he definitely will be a narcissist, because he's a narcissist in training, because he has no empathy for what he needs to do. Like, yeah, so I'm putting my coworker on blast and letting you all know what's going on, what I have to deal with. And I know that the tarot card readers say that your coworkers are acting weird. Yeah, my coworkers been acting weird. They try to act like I'm wrong for speaking up for myself, and not to mention, okay, yes, it's a lot to unpack. So that's one thing. Well, he tried to put that appointment on me, and so I told him no, and he went in there and starts playing the PlayStation. So I actually ended up rescheduling the appointment for the young man, and I don't feel like that should have been my responsibility, but I did it. And then I ended up taking him to his next doctor's appointment. And I ended up taking him to his next doctor's appointment. And then he needed that appointment to get his prescription refilled. So, but the doctor wasn't available till 30 days later. So I had to take him to another place, another doctor's office. And then I went to the wrong doctor's office, and then he had to go to a doctor he never been to get this prescription filled immediately, since he missed his appointment. So it's very important that he got to that appointment that day, but he missed it. So I ended up taking him to someone that he never been to, just to get his prescription filled. And you know how that went. It was not easy. So yeah, they were like, we never seen him before. We got to do this and do that. And then I finally got it. But yeah, that was really very irresponsible. And I wrote I had to report him and say how he did that, how he tried to make me responsible for taking that client to the doctor's appointment, and he got a little attitude with me talking about, oh, so you said I blamed you. I'm like, yeah. He talking about we gonna get in trouble if you call the supervisor and tell her that you not taking him. We not getting in anything. I'm like, I'm gonna need people to not associate me with you. I don't get none of your paycheck. You don't get none of my paycheck. You do what you need to do. I do what I need to do. This is not no, if you signed up to take somebody to a doctor's appointment and you don't feel like taking them, you need to reschedule that appointment and you need to be responsible for that because I don't speak French. So no, I can't be responsible for you just dropping the ball and being irresponsible and not and neglect and abandoning your responsibilities. No, I'm not here to pick up your slack. I can't do that. So I had to draw the line with that. So ever since then, when I had to show him that I was not to be played with, like I have boundaries, like don't try to throw me under the bus and try to have me pick up your slack. We stopped talking after that, and he started being a little petty or whatever, but we really don't talk because I'm like, you on some BS. I had to let him know, like, do what you're supposed to do, and I do what I'm supposed to do. Like, don't think that I'm supposed to just pick up, something that's not my problem. But yeah, so now my issue was my schedule was I was off work every Wednesday and work every other weekend. So that means that when I work the weekend, I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So I work 6 days straight when I have to work on that weekend, and I'm only off one day on Wednesday. So I told my supervisor, I'm too tired. And then on that weekend that I work, I'm working by myself. So I'm cooking and giving medication and doing whatever else. And it's too much for me. And I work from 2 to 10 every other weekend. So I'm working by myself and cooking and giving medication. And so it's too much to do all of that by myself and then turn around and come back Monday and Tuesday and then be off on Wednesday. So I told her I need to fix that. I told her I'd rather be off on Sunday and Wednesday so I could have 5 days each week so it wouldn't mess up my time. But it doesn't make any sense for me to have one day off one week and 3 days off in the next week. That makes no sense to me. So she said she can't. She told me that it would be too hard to find somebody to work every Sunday for me. And mind you, I've been working at this house since December, but she say it's going to be too hard for her to find somebody to take my place every Sunday. And keep in mind, the young man that's 19, he doesn't work weekends at all. He doesn't work. He pick up shifts whenever he wants to pick up shifts. He's not even regularly scheduled anymore. He used to be regularly scheduled from 2 to 10, but he does not even have to. Since I've been working there, he pick up some days, sometime on a weekend, and pick up overnight shifts, but he's not required to work on a weekend. So I'm like, how is it that he don't have to work no weekends, but you can't accommodate my request by letting me be off on Sundays and Wednesdays so I can keep my 40 hours? So her solution was, she said she could take one of my weekdays off. So now I have more off days than I actually really need. So, but it is what it is. So I know that I'm not even going to complain or fight it. I'm just going to go with the flow. So now I went from 80 hours every 2 weeks down to 64 hours. But don't get your hopes up too high to think that my money gonna be taken away. Haters don't get, be like, yeah, that's what she get. Don't try to pray on my downfall because they all thank you for, maybe I don't need to work that much at that house because that's really annoying, and the Most High got bigger and better plans for me. So, but the good thing is I can always pick up shifts at other houses and, get my 80 hours or whatever. So I worked at several other houses, so I can always do that because she suggested that I take off. Well, I told her, remove my Thursday. So now I'm off Wednesday and Thursday and every other weekend. So this week I'm off Wednesday and Thursday, and I work this weekend. And then next week I'm off Wednesday and Thursday and Saturday and Sunday. So I'm off 4 days next week, which is crazy. Like, I don't understand. I'm like, I told her, like, is there another way we can solve this problem? She's like, what do you mean? The fact that what my problem was that I didn't want to work 6 days straight. I didn't want, and I don't feel like that makes any sense for me to have to work, be off one day on 1 day a week on 1 week, and then off 3 days in another week. And I don't see how we couldn't come up with a better solution than what it is now. But it is what it is. I'm just going to just let go and let God. I'm just going to let you have it. And you basically reduce my hours. And yeah, and we had a meeting today, and basically at the end of the day, nothing is going to get solved or resolved, because I've been working there since September, and anytime I have a concern about something is not addressed, and I feel like people just gonna do whatever they want to do, and nobody's gonna hold them accountable to make them change their actions, and they're not. So they're not, the guy, he's not really taking them seriously, because he still comes there and go to sleep. He probably still go outside and smoke his little vape. He was watching movies on the laptop that we use to use for work. Like he was doing all kind of, he boiled some eggs on the highest. He was boiling eggs in the kitchen and had the temperature up as high as it can go, and it was smoking in there. It was smoky. He went outside, and it was so smoky, so smoky. I'm like, to boil eggs, I looked it up how to boil eggs a long time ago. You have to let the water come to a boil, and then you cover it up and let it sit for 10 minutes, and it will be the perfect egg. You do not have to boil the egg to death like that. You do not have to do that. You do not have to boil the egg on high for 10-20 minutes like that. Don't do that, because then you're gonna come back and it ain't gonna be no water in there. But I was like, that's a fire hazard. Fire hazard. He went outside. I turned the fire down. He came back in, turned the fire up, and then he went back outside. I said, no, this is not what we're doing. But I believe he was under the influence. He high. He not in his right mind. This is a clear-cut sign that you're not in your right mind. Because why would you leave a stove on high and then go outside? And I clearly turned it down to help you, so we wouldn't. I had to open the windows up, open the doors up to let the smoke out, because you boiling eggs for yourself. Yeah, and then so I told the person above us, he say he was telling him that you can't cook and leave out of the house. You can't leave food unattended. And he was like, oh, I was just right outside. I was right outside. He say, she act like I went down the street or something. He like, it doesn't matter. You cannot cook if you're outside. So it's like, quit trying to make excuses, narcissists, for fucking up, for doing stupid ass shit. Quit trying to make excuses for you being an immature, irresponsible. Just shut up and listen. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Zip it up. Zip it. Lock it and throw it away. And open your ears and listen to what someone is telling you. We're telling you that you need to come here to work. First of all, you need to come in here and you need to greet people. You need to say, hey y'all, how y'all doing? I don't care if you in the mood or not. I don't care if you feel like it or not. That's part of your job. You have to be professional. This video is for people to be professional. Quit being a low vibrational co-worker and think that your energy don't affect people, and you think that you want to bring your personal life into your professional life, and you just way too comfortable. Like, don't do that. You here to do a job just like I'm here to do a job. I don't come walk into no place where I'm working at and just come in there and don't say nothing to nobody and just get on my phone and just ignore everybody and then be like, what's going on? No, I'm gonna need you to come in there, need you to say, hey y'all, how you doing? Yeah, what's up? Be engaged with the situation. I need you to be like, even if you need to inquire about what needs to be done, what's going on in some way, indirectly or something. Act like you here to work. Don't act like you just here to just do the bare minimum and get paid to sleep when the man leave. So yeah, it's just really annoying. And basically it's like there's no way to fix the only solution would be to replace him. Like for real, for real. The only solution would be to replace him with somebody to really hold a standard for people to want to work, and people need to have more enthusiasm about contributing to the job at hand, so it doesn't all fall on one person, me in particular, because I'm not going to be the one that's helping clients clean their room and I'm the only one doing that. And then people, the state people coming in looking like, why is this like this and why is this like that? When it takes a village, I mean, it takes everybody to participate in the upkeep of this house. Like, I can't be the only one. I feel like, and if I'm saying that, I mean, it's like, damn, do this really need to be said? You know what I'm saying? But I just really let it go. That's why I haven't even talked about it. I haven't even really tripped off of it no more. But I'm talking about it right now because we had a meeting today, and it's just funny how he was on there talking about, teamwork, just full of crap, just a narcissist trying to act like he really do something that he put on a front for people, for the supervisor, but when everybody leave, he get up, he close the blinds, he turn the lights off, he go to sleep, he get up, he cook every other day. I used to cook every day, but then they told us that we have to change, we have to take turns doing that. So if he yeah, he got it way too easy, and I just hate for a person to have low vibrational energy and coming in there, but that's why I had to limit my interactions with him, because I can't be involved with somebody like that. And then since that one time, since I told him that I wasn't going to go take the client to the doctor because he didn't want to, I told him I wasn't going to do it, and he just got on the PlayStation, started playing the game, and I had wrote that report and told them that how he had did that, and they claimed that they talked to him or whatever. So he took the PlayStation out of there, but he's still not doing his job like he need to. Clearly he's not helping he's not helping the clients clean their room. He's not making sure their clothes wash. He's not doing that. And then so one of the clients came up and said, can you take me to Walmart? And I said, well, it's raining right now. I said, can you wait till later on? And then the guy, the coworker, he gonna yell to me, oh, it's not raining. He said, oh, you can take him now. You can take him now. You don't have and I'm like, don't interrupt my conversation while I'm talking to him, because you can make this client, you can trigger this client and make him, force me or get mad at me because I'm not taking him right this second. And even when people have asked him to take them to the store, he don't take them immediately. And right now we don't even have a van. We have to share a van with another house. So yeah, but when we did have a van, I took the clients to the doctor's appointment. I took the client to the Walmart, the Target, and whatever. But I don't have to drop everything and take you immediately. Like, no, that's not how that works. First of all, it need to be more organized. It's just a whole mess. The whole group home situation is just a whole mess. I worked at another group home where the one of the clients had punched me in my arm, and that's why I had to leave there, because he was so annoying and so attention seeking and just drain your energy. I used to have to play a sorry game with him every day, or play basketball with him to keep him occupied. And he always wanted to go to the store and get a Mountain Dew and donuts, and he would beg you all day for a Mountain Dew and donuts. And if he wouldn't get it, he would slam the cabinet doors. He broke the cabinet doors. He would kick stuff. He would cuss you out. He would call you out your name. Do all of that stuff, just wreaking havoc. I'm like, why did y'all? And I was supposed to be his one-on-one. Like, they put me with this person, and I'm like, why would y'all give me the worst person? I'm like, in this profession, like, it's they have so many houses that you can work at, but they're gonna send you to whatever house, from the start. You don't know what house you walking into. You don't know the behaviors of these clients. You don't know how they're gonna act. They could get violent with you, and then you don't know the coworkers that you working with, the people they've been there for so long that they lazy and they don't want to do their job, and they want to do the bare minimum, and then give you all the work, and basically don't want you to be there because they want to keep things going the way it was. They want to do the bare minimum and get away with murder. And then when you tell your supervisor that your concerns about a client, you think that he may need something to calm him down, and everybody want to ignore that until he assaults you, or a person want to attack you. Then now y'all want to take it seriously, but still don't even want to take it seriously. I said, no, just move me to another house, because there's too many other places I could go to. And it's unfortunate that it had to get to that extreme for me to be moved to another house, but it is what it is. And I believe the time is coming now where I'm about to explore my options, and not to tell everybody my business, but if God is for me, who can be against me? So I'm not even worried about nobody burning bread on me or praying on my downfall, because return the sender on that. Everything you're trying to send to me is going to backfire. So I will tread lightly with that. But yeah, it's going to work out in my favor, and because I do right in real life, so I'm not worried about that. So it look like a bad thing when that last client punched me. It looked like it was going to be a bad situation, but it turned out to be a better situation. But it's still, now I'm just like I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to address my concerns and not let myself get stressed out about somebody not doing what they need to do. And if they want to let him get away, my coworker get away with murder and doing the bare minimum, doing the least, then that's on them. But I can't really take y'all seriously, and don't try to. If you notice that these clients' rooms are not up to par and they not clean all the time, just know you need to get on your other employee for him to assist in the upkeep of these people's hygiene and stuff, because that can't just fall on me. That's that's going to take a group effort, but everybody want to get paid to do the bare minimum, and that's a problem for me, because it has to be done, because people gonna come there and see that the stuff is not done. So it shouldn't be filthy and dirty and all of this and that if people are actually participating and helping and doing their job, instead of sleeping and being on their phone and watching movies all day, or smoking a vape outside. Yeah, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, I had to I found out that I basically was wasting my breath and my time and energy trying to solve the problem or correct it. But it got a little better. But as far as and I had to draw the line and set my boundaries. But it's still like, it is what it is. It's just, if it ain't one thing, it's another thing. I don't appreciate. I don't see how he doesn't have to work any weekends, but I can't be off every Sunday and off every Wednesday. I don't see how that is even acceptable. And her solution was for me to be off Wednesday and Thursday and every other weekend, which that brought me down to 64 hours every 2 weeks instead of 80. So now I'm going to be forced to go work at other houses, and that's fine. Or who knows what other option may become available. But she said what she said. She said that it's gonna be too hard for her to find somebody to work every other Thursday, because I told her I just want to be off on Thursday the week that I have to work that weekend, so I won't be working 6 days straight. She told me that it's going to be too hard for her to find someone to just work every other Thursday versus finding somebody to work every Thursday. I don't see how. I don't understand the logic, but if you say so, if you think that to solve the problem, that you're going to give me 64 hours instead of 80, instead of rearranging my off days, then it is what it is. Oh well. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's all gonna work out in my favor. And thank you, because I about need a break. And because yeah, I'm not dwelling on negativity, and I'm not even stressed or pressed about it. I'm just venting and letting you all know who somebody might be going through the same thing at work. And yeah, at this point, I'm just not even. I said what I said, and that's it. I'm moving on. Y'all want to do something about it, or y'all don't want to do nothing about it? Oh well, I'm gonna do. I'm doing my shift. I'm doing my schedule and nothing more. Nothing more, because and then my coworkers, they could have worked with me and changed. Um like I should have been able to talk to my coworkers, and even though basically it's only four people that work in the house. It's the main person of the house, the guy that's over the house, then me, and then the 19-year-old young man, and then the one guy work overnight, and then the other girl, she pick up shifts sometime. So it's not enough people to pick up shifts for me to even take a vacation. Like if I want to take 5 days off and use some of my PTO time, I have to find somebody to help me to cover my shift, and I shouldn't have to do that. But yeah, so basically when my the person, the guy over the house, when he go out of town, he asked me to take over one of his shifts. He asked the other guy to take some of his shifts. But I'm gonna remind them, because everybody gonna want to do something, and everybody gonna need somebody sometime. Everybody gonna need some help, and I'm gonna remind them how I'm over here trying to change my schedule from not working, having to work 6 days straight. But can't nobody help me with that though. Can't nobody is assisting me. Nobody hears me though. Nobody hear me. Can't nobody. You don't hear me though. They don't hear me. They like, huh? What you want to do? What? Huh? I don't. What's so hard about what I said? What's so hard about my request? I don't want to. It makes no sense for a person to be off every Wednesday, and every other weekend, and and have to work 6 days straight, and 2 of them days by themselves. Like, no. And then you got a coworker that doesn't work no weekends. Like, what? Y'all fucking with me is what y'all doing. And y'all fuck with me on purpose. And the fact that y'all want to play dumb or slow, like y'all, like I don't, like I'm speaking French when the guy that worked at the house, he speaks French. I don't speak French, so, but I'm speaking perfect English, and y'all want to act like y'all don't know what I'm saying. Y'all don't want to address my issues. So y'all know what's going on. Y'all just don't give a fuck about my concerns, and then y'all done made that clear, and y'all wonder why this shit is fucked up like it is. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep on doing what I need to do and mind my business. And yeah, I said no more Mr. Nice Guy, and I'm not going above and beyond. I'm not finna be the one taking out the trash, sweeping, mopping, washing clothes, cooking. I'm not doing everything. If it don't get done, it don't get done. If I help that man, I help sweep and mop that guy room last week. I'm not gonna be the one helping him every week. So we got to take turns. And then I helped the other guy wash all of his clothes. He had like 3 loads of clothes, help wash his clothes, all of that. Help clean his room. I'm not going to be the only one doing that. So if I'm the only one doing it, if it's only getting done once a week, then we need to take turns. We need to do it every other week, because if I did it last week, I'm not doing it this week. Point blank period. And I'm not even going to address it. If it just don't get done, it don't get done. Now, if somebody got something to say about it, I will let you know. But basically, y'all don't care anyway. But yeah, it's basically like I'm talking to a brick wall, because nothing is going to get solved. And yeah, it's like it's pointless to even bring up anything. And my supervisor like, y'all got any questions? No, I really don't, because nothing is going to get resolved or get solved. And I told her, I texted her and told her that I've been the only one cleaning, washing their clothes and stuff. She said she gonna make some changes. Yeah, we'll see, but nothing's gonna get done. What needs to get done, we need to get a grown ass adult on the schedule who's actually gonna do their job, or somebody responsible that's gonna actually be a decent, civilized human being is gonna come in and say, "Hey, hi, hey, y'all, how you doing? Yeah, or what's up?" And then go look in the room and see what need to be done, clean it up, do that, and then go take your nap. But you just can't come in there and just take a nap and just not do nothing. That's a problem for me. But do what you want to do. But I'm not gonna clean up for you. And I'm not gonna take nobody to no doctor's appointment because you don't feel like it. No. So I had to draw the line. So yeah, he got the memo that we not Siamese twins. We not joined at the hip. And I can't, I don't do what you tell me to do. You're not my boss. And even my supervisor, if I don't agree with something that she say, I'm gonna let her know. I'm gonna voice my opinion. Like I try to voice my opinion about this, her changing my schedule like that. But I said, don't even worry about it. I can always pick up shifts somewhere else. And that's what I'm gonna do until further notice. But yeah, at the end of the day, always remember to keep the Most High first. Don't let these low vibrational coworkers bring you down or get you down. Do what you need to do and keep it moving. If ain't nobody paying you no attention, listen to your concerns. Oh well. Look for a better position and just navigate around the situation, and the Most High is going to open up a better door for you. Just know that. And stay blessed and enjoy the rest of your day and keep the Most High first. And please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment if you will. Be blessed. Bye.